Drew the drummer. Yes. Now, Karen, we need to be careful with Sam and Drew because they might be a bit tight because they've already been to the gym this morning.
Now, do you go with him, Drew, or do you work out, or do you just stand there looking pretty?
I'm the voice behind him. You can do it, son.
He's my always behind.
Yeah, just full of enthusiasm.
He's with, you know, the battle ropes that you do in the
that horrible one.
But Drew just calls them the heavy drums.
But yeah, because Drew, you'd be great at that because you've got big arms from playing the drums, haven't you?
Well, you also, Chris, our trainer, he plays tunes, so you go with the tempo. So it's like
he's kind of like, and it's kind of mad, like when they've got the hardcore sort of Raji music on. He's kind of wild for it. Like,
you get a chava tune on, man. Battle drums to the chava tunes. That's what you need.
Well, any exercises that you don't like, Karen, that the lads might do?
Well, those battle ropes I hate because I am such a wimp. I get a sore hand just from gripping them.
Yeah.
Got those horrible plastic bits on the end, though. They're really heavy.
Yeah.
They're heavy, like.
But just anything, you know, like.
Do you do the prowler?
When you have to push it along the thing and run and push it.
What's the prowler?
Drew loves the prowler. The prowler's like this thing that holds weights that you get that you push across like a felt floor.
Oh,
basically.
Right, that sounds hard.
And he I think it's like did the rugby players do that stuff?
I think so. Yeah,
I think it started there. Like I have no idea. I might just be making this up. But
no, that's true. So it's keep big and you have to push it and then add more weight. And sometimes they jump on it to see if you can try and push there.
We haven't tried that one yet.
Chris chucked extra weights on today, and it was I could feel that. Like,
oh yeah.
It was brutal.
Well, Sam and Drew here this morning with us. Let's play the current tune that Sam's done with Noah Khan. This is Homesick. This all come about, the Noah Khan thing, Sam?
So basically, like, he'd obviously liked my stuff and reached out through the label. And I'll be honest with you, I've always been like kind of terrified of doing collaborations anyway, because I've always just sort of tried to stick to just doing my own thing. But I had to listen to the song that was proposed in Homesick. I'd heard the song because it's already been out. This is the thing. I think people sometimes think it's a song that like I've done with him. It started off. It's his song.
Yeah.
But he was just like, look, do you want to jump on it? He's been doing this sort of collaboration project where he's been getting people in, and he had Hosier and Post Malone and various other people on. I don't remember everybody off the top of my head, but I loved the sound of it, and I thought, hey, that's a cracking tune. And then I got on the phone with him, and he's just like the sweetest dude ever. Basically said that 17 Going Under, my album, had inspired his album, which I was obviously like proper flattered, like, so it was really sweet. And then so I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it. And he's like, he was also just like, yeah, just do whatever you want, man. Like, so he's like, yeah, write your own verse. I was just like,
is he off South Park?
Yeah, just do whatever you want, man.
Oh my God, they killed Ken.
And he was just like,
Yeah, you guys.
he's obviously speaking about his hometown out in Vermont over in America. So I thought, right, well, it would be cool to have turn the song into like some sort of like transatlantic call and response between two kids from either side of the ocean, you know. So I wrote about Shields and just did this verse, and it came out. It kind of fell out of the sky. It was one of those. It felt really natural, and then he came over to Newcastle to do one of his gigs. He was playing in the City Hall, I believe. And then that's like the last time he's going to play the City Hall, because he's just blown up. Like, you know, he's doing arenas and everything now over here, which is nuts. And he was like, I want to see where the songs from 17 come from. And I was just like, well, I'll show you Shields, sir.
And you did. You took him with Shields.
I just took him around Shields. So it was really funny though, because he's like, obviously he's a huge star in America, and he's a huge star over here now. And I was like taking him at the places like in Shields, like taking him at the pub and things, and going like, yeah, this is Noah Khan. They're like, who? Like, oh, nice to meet you, son. Yeah. I took him down the low lights, had a Guinness, and brilliant. Went for a walk along the beach and that, and I took him down to Rayleigh's and all the way around there. It was class.
Did he take him to the new North Shields Transport Hub and the Beacon Centre?
No, we shall not be dissing any 29, Stephen. I remember your
I am not. It's a brand new transport.
Steve, are you coming up my transport hub?
No, not at all. No.
See, you know, watch yourself, man. There's 2 NE29ers in here right now.
That's four together.
You're NE30, you, aren't you?
No.
That's right. I used to be NE29, then he's gone posh. I forgot about that. But did you introduce Noah Khan to any North East delicacies, like, you know, a kipper and a bun on the fish key, some peas pudding maybe?
I think I told him about peas pudding, and I'm not sure he was into it. Like, but maybe that's the next thing I'll do. You know, I had to ease him in. I couldn't just chuck him in the deep end.
This is true.
Did you take him from Massimo's Pizza after he'd been at the Lowlands?
I haven't taken them to Massimo's, but also I think like a Northeast Americans, they're probably, I could imagine them being quite fussy about their pizzas.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know,
They're a bit of a step ahead with us on the pizza thing.
I'm not sure they'd be into the sort of North Shields deep dish like.
I don't know what they're missing.
Right, more from Sam and Drew in a sec. He's with us this morning. Sam Fender, and also let's not forget about Drew in the corner.
drummer.
Drew the drummer.
Who could forget about Drew?
Morning.
Morning.
Travels, come healthy Drew is, isn't he, Karen?
Well, they've already been to the gym this morning
Yeah.
and everything.
Oh, it's a
It's
good start.
Yeah.
It is.
A fantastic start.
So Sam,
Turn at them.
we talked before about how you brought Noah Khan here to North Shields. You took him around North Shields. Are you going to go over to Vermont and have a look around his town?
I probably, if we get out over there touring, I reckon we'll probably pop into his hometown. It'd be nice.
And he can show you his local delicacies.
Aye,
But he hasn't got a nice transport hub, has he?
Aye, but he doesn't have the same NE29 level of transport. Like, you know.
And of course, the song is called Homesick. When you're away in touring, what do you get homesick for? Is there anything you miss?
You're not allowed to say the North Shields Transport Hub.
Obviously, you've just took that right out. Was there? No, I miss me local. Not like as simple as that.
It's
Like
the pub, isn't it?
I miss the crack, and like the guys in there, like, do not give 2 hoots,
A care in the
2
world.
hoots a damn. Do not give a damn.
Because that's it, because you need that, don't you, Sam? You need that in your life. You need somewhere where you can just go and just relax. And,
Where
you know,
everybody knows your name and they're always glad you came.
Me brother drinks in there, right? And my brother's called Liam, and he's a skinny lad. And I just knew it was the pub for me when I walked in, and this old bloke turned around, he went, "Oh, look, it's Fat Liam." I was like, "Hi, I'm drinking that now."
Oh, that is just typical Shields for you, isn't it?
What about you, Drew, when you go away touring? What do you miss about home?
I miss footy. I play like 5-a-side, like twice a week.
Right? Are you any good at it?
He's beast. He's actually beast. Like,
Wow.
he's,
Get it?
High praise there.
No, it's terrifying.
Keep telling yourself.
He's got this. You're like, he won't be that good at foot. He has these. I tell you what, he's got like 30-second bursts of genius, and then he stops and just
That's
kind of
all it
walks
takes.
around for a bit.
Yeah, I do a messy.
Aye.
I mess it up.
So it's a bit like me in the gym. 30 seconds for my work here is that's enough effort for one day. Now, of course, last year was massive for both years and the whole band. Those gigs at St James's Park. That's going to be hard to beat this year, isn't it?
I mean, I should just say no, but it will be, because we took a bit of time out to reassess, because I mean, we'd been kind of touring for about 7 years really when we added it all together, and it was like, it was nuts. So we took a bit of time out. We started working on a load of other stuff, been writing and recording, and so it's we're actually really excited. I'm glad we took the time, because I'm starting to get, I'm really kind of ready to get back. Like, I will be ready in a couple of months. Like, a couple of months' time, it's going to be exciting.
Right, yeah.
It's going to be exciting.
Great. Well, let's go back to because I was at the gig on the Saturday, which was just amazing, Sam. It was brilliant.
Yes.
One of the best songs of the night was 17 Going Under. I mean, the finale at the end, it was, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm welling up. I'm getting emotional thinking about it. It was so good. Let's play 17 Going Under, Sam Fender. Kind of given Drew a bit more love than Sam. Sorry, Sam. Sam Fender
He
and
deserves
Drew
it.
the drummer.
He deserves it.
So we just talked there about you're doing the St James's Park gig, 2 nights at St James's Park. I mean, people are calling out for a Sam Fender day. Every year, same day, gig back at St James's Park.
Like Lindisfarne's Christmas gig.
Exactly. Yes.
Exactly the same vibe.
Yeah.
It would be. That sounds like carnage. That. Like, no. I mean, if you're up for it, like, let's do it.
Of course.
You heard it here first. We're going to make it happen.
Because the amount of money that you brought
It would
in.
be a good way to just end every year, to be fair.
Yeah, it would be amazing. I mean, the amount of money that you brought in just for Newcastle alone was just incredible. Hotels and
15 million, was it?
15 million. I mean, God.
All right, I'll keep that one in me back.
Whenever you need something, well, remember what I did for you.
I know. It was. No, that actually was probably one of the things I was most proud about, to be honest. Like, when I heard that, it was it really kind of added to the whole amazement of the weekend. It was crazy. Like.
And how did you feel, Drew, with all those people, like when you first came out on stage? And I can just imagine how electric it must have felt. We were outside doing a show and we could hear it from out there. It was crackers.
Well, we walked on to the Champions League music,
Yeah.
which was so special. So we played it first before Toon played it, which was class.
Mad. We even heard from some of the players that who were there that they were just like it was giving them shivers. Like probably actually just made them really nervous.
And cheers, lads. Remind me why don't you?
And then they got the group of death. Like
the most surreal moment was when I was playing. And I looked at me right, and I just saw Newcastle United.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's weird. I'm on a stage, but at the stadium and seeing, it was lush, man.
I didn't even know that was fireworks. I literally did the gig and I was just like, Owen was like, do you see the fireworks? I was like, well, no. And it's like, they're behind me. Like, I had no idea. And then everyone was sending us these videos, there's like mad pyrotechnics going on in the background. And I was like, I didn't even get to see that. It looks wicked.
You know when you got home after the gig and everything calmed down, Sam, and you got into bed that night, what did you think in your head?
I didn't think. I went back to was staying in a hotel for the night, and I just got absolutely blotted with my dad. Me and my dad just stayed up till God knows when. With Jay the barber, I was just like chewing my dad's lug off all night. It was kind of funny talking about like conspiracy theories and that till 6 a.m. It was actually like there wasn't even like it wasn't like a wild party or anything like that. It was just me, my dad, and Jay the barber, like sat like drinking loads and just talking about conspiracies. It was really bizarre.
Because your mum and dad must be so proud of you, Sam.
Oh, it was mad. Like it was nuts. Actually, I tell you what happened. I came off stage the second night and I saw my gran and I burst into tears.
Oh, what's your gran called?
Margaret.
Oh, she's a canny little old lady.
We love our canny little old
our canny little ladies.
She, like, anytime someone points a camera, she goes, "No, I'm not going in the photos. I'm not having any. I don't want to be on the telly or anything." Like, she's class. And but I seen her after and gave her a cuddle and I was just just cried on her. It was just so overwhelming, you know.
Yeah.
It was
It
really
will be. What about your family, Drew? I'm presuming they were there as well, cheering you on.
I usually avoid them.
Like most of us do. We're sensible.
I find no. I think like for me, after a gig, I'm very heightened and overwhelmed, and it's like coming off after a gig, and it's like going for it. I usually like cool off for 2 hours, and
also as well, your dad's like his dad is like drummer of the region. You know, Drew's dad used to come to gigs and like sat at the back with a tap tempo, making sure that he was like in time. Yeah. Drew would always be like, "Oh, my dad's here, man."
He's going to critique us after the show.
No,
he'd be like, "I always make mistakes when my dad's here." And then there was that really sweet moment when one time he came up to you after and you were like, "Oh, what's he going to say? What's he going to say?"
Yeah.
And he just went, "I couldn't play as good as you played tonight."
It's mad. Well, the thing is, it's like if he's watched the gig, the first person I speak to is my dad. Like, okay, what can I improve on?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, yeah, it was great and stuff." I was like, "No, Dad, get to the point. Like, what can I?" He's like, "Well, how about this? Approach it this way." And then I remember there was one gig. I rang him up. I was like, "Right, what can I work on?" He's like, "No, you've nailed it." And I'm like,
high praise.
I was like, "I don't believe you." Like, you know,
just one tear rolling down.
Yeah, he was like, I was like, "Well, how can I improve?" You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But he's like my mentor. He's amazing.
Amazing. We got Sam Fender and Drew, Sam's drummer, in the studio with us this morning. Stephen Carroll, it's Drew, his drummer, in the studio with us this morning. Hey, Sam, it's the Brit Awards coming up soon then. Not long till the Brits. Of course, you are the proud owner of 2 Brit Awards yourself. Are you going down to London? Have you been invited down?
I don't know.
No.
Maybe. I mean, we're not going to be nominated for anything.
But I just thought, you might want to kind of
actually,
sneak
you
in.
never know.
I hate to break this to you, but the nomination on last Wednesday.
I hate to break it. I mean, considering we haven't done out.
Yeah, which is fair enough.
But just having you there,
Do you get invited just for the crack, though? You know, the showbiz food and
I
booze
don't know.
and that.
I don't know. Like, because some people go to these awards, like some people just go to the opening of a letter, you know. Like, and I find them anxiety-inducing. Like, even when we're nominated, you know.
Yeah.
So to go without a nomination, I'd probably just have a mad panic attack and make the headlines.
There you go, Brits. We don't want to come.
Yeah.
That's official from the Sam Fender camp. We're not coming. Right, Sam, I want to ask you about this. It's something we talked about on the show last week, and I think this is proper psychopath behaviour. When Steve's making beans on toast, he drains the juice off the beans first.
What, like all the juice?
Yeah.
I take a bit of the sauce out.
See?
Just a bit?
No, but just a bit, because at the top of it's normally just sauce in it.
Yeah.
So I just pour a bit of that out, so it's just like it gets to the beans.
Keep the
you need
sauce, though.
some sauce.
But do you not squeeze it and like pour it down
Oh,
the?
I don't squeeze it. What are you doing?
What about
It's not
you,
a tin
Drew?
of sweet corn. I mean, how else
Do you do that? Do you? You look like a
bean
big
drainer.
bean drainer. You do, mine, Drew.
I'm not actually, but I might give it a go.
No, don't. It's complete psychopath
I'm
behaviour.
inspired.
I mean, this is psychopath. I put Marmite on my toast with me beans on toast, so that's.
Oh, do you?
See, that's psychopath. That's real psychopath.
That
behaviour.
is, because all these years Steve's hated Marmite. Next week he's going to come in and go, I tried Sam's recipe and I really love it.
But the sweetness of the beans mellows out the Marmite sort of.
But if
bitterness,
you need something to mellow it out, doesn't that tell you it's wrong in the first place? Yes.
No.
Is the answer to that.
no, it's an ingredient. That's great.
Have you got any weird food mashups, Drew?
You're asking a man that said his favourite food was sandwiches, room temperature sandwiches. To be precise.
Look, have you tried it? Have you tried it? This is
Which is
amazing.
like the end of the buffet, the bits that are left.
When we first started touring, we used to be in the back of a splitter van.
Aye.
And we'd go into a service station to get a bite to eat, and Drew would go and get a sandwich and like a meal deal, and then he'd come in, everyone would be talking at the saunas, and he'd just put his up in the top, and you'd just be like, we'd be like, what are you doing? He's just like, it needs to be room temperature.
Yeah.
Oh.
More flavour.
Yeah, but when you get warming it up, you're just like getting it ready for the bacteria
Look at you
levels.
licking your lips, man.
Yes.
No, but it's a nice reminder, like,
Are the sandwiches exposed in the air? Because if you leave a sandwich out for too long, the
dry and
buffet,
wrinkly.
does it go crispy? Do you like it crispy around
oh,
the?
it's still in the packet.
Oh, it's still in the packet.
Yeah.
Glad we're sorted that out.
That starts with
No,
discipline.
it's not like not like a 6-hour christening buffet. So.
We've all done it.
We've all done it.
Aye.
Hey, Sam, big year this year. I mean, 2024, you are going to hit a milestone, aren't you? In April. Have you thought about this?
Stop it, man.
You are entering a
Turning
new.
21.
Again, plus the VAT.
Plus that.
You're going to be entering a new. Is it a new tick on the box? Will it be a different?
Would it be a new age group?
Oh, you might be.
You might be,
You might be entering the 30 to 34 age group.
What, like for my rail card?
Aye.
No, man, like when they do a survey and they go, in which age group are you in? And you have to tick the box. Like, Steve's been still ticking 30 to 34 for the last couple of decades, and we know that's wrong.
I didn't want to get into a new box.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, of course.
No, I'm actually, jokes aside, I'm quite excited for it, to be honest, because a lot of my mates reckon that 30s were better than the 20s.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a great time in my career in my 20s, but I have to admit, like, I'm definitely been an anxious mess for the majority of it, so I'm quite excited to be a little less anxious, like, so it should be good.
And what are you planning? I mean, you're probably going to be working, will you?
Probably just doing the same stuff that I did in my 20s. I'll be like, recording music and touring.
But being more comfortable with it all and happier overall.
Exactly.
That's what we like.
Well, Sam, listen, it's been great seeing you. Thanks for coming
lovely
in.
to see you too.
And Drew
Both
as
of you.
well. Thanks for coming in, mate.
Thanks for having me.
You can come again.
Quiet.
This summer,
Adam Sandler
is Alan Shearer.
and Dude, Where's Me Dad?
Take care, lads. Thanks for coming in.
See ya.